Καλησπέρα σας, καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές. Καλώς ορίσατε στο πρόγραμμά μας Faces, πρόσωπα. Και είμαι πολύ ευτυχής που απόψε έχω ένα πολύ όμορφο πρόσωπο μαζί μου. Πήγαν αρκετά χρόνια να ειδωθούμε τηλεοπτικά, αλλά όμως την βλέπω τακτικά. Πιο τακτικά στο ραδιόφωνο. Ραδιοφωνικά λοιπόν συναντιόμαστε και πρέπει να είναι πολύ χαρούμενοι και ευτυχισμένοι γιατί κάνω και ωραίο καφέ. Μη μου πεις, α?
That's very true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
You prefer English or Greek? I mean, no coffee. I'm talking about tonight.
That's quite a hard question. In terms
Yes,
of the
it's
coffee.
a hard question.
Yeah. No, English, but we can speak a little bit
you
of
can
Greek.
turn to Greek if you like, you know what I mean. Yeah,
Θα πούμε
coffee.
καλησπέρα σας.
Καλησπέρα.
Χαίρομαι να είμαι κοντά σας.
Και εμείς χαιρόμαστε και το ίδιο είμαι σίγουρος και τα παιδιά εδώ και ο Γιώργος. Καφέ θα κάνουμε μετά.
Εντάξει.
Δεν πειράζει. Λοιπόν, Κατερίνα μου,
Ναι, πάμε.
it's been a long time as we say, but you did quite a few things and we're going to go through these things.
Okay.
You are not just a presenter on a radio, you are not just an actress, you are not just a singer, you do so many things. Mostly I met you and I know you more from your presentations, you know, in LGR,
Yeah.
and I know you as well as acting because you've been my daughter
That's
in
it, a couple of
different
times.
yeah.
A couple of times in a different
So,
projects.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to the third time.
Okay.
Because there is a project.
Potentially, yeah.
I'm playing a character,
Yeah.
and you know, you
Well,
might
it's working well, isn't it, Vasily?
Yeah, it's working well. It's
so, you
working
know,
well.
what's
We might have more to say next time.
Yeah.
So, tell me about your radio, career.
The radio, I love it. It's my connection to the community. Get to listen and play all different kinds of music, from the very modern to certain shows where I get to do the classics, and it just keeps me in touch, I think, with the music, but also just I feel like with my roots, and I still, after all these years, it's been quite a few years now.
Yeah.
Since I was work experience.
You know, I think you came from a village. I mean, your background from a village where there are so many singers,
Yeah,
and good singers. What's that? Is it the water? Is it something?
Maybe, I don't know.
But
Something in Aradifu.
When you go to Cyprus, I suppose, you drink in plenty of water.
I do, yeah.
It must be the water.
So maybe it's that.
Yeah, it must be the water. So, Aradipu village, yes.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, and your family are living there? Your father and mother
I have
at the moment?
some family in Cyprus and some here as well.
Yes.
So it's good wherever I am.
You have,
I have family around.
as far as I remember, 2 sisters and 1 brother?
3 sisters.
3 sisters,
Yeah.
no brothers?
2 brothers.
And 2.
Almost.
Έχασα. Sorry. So you are 6 altogether?
5 siblings.
Ναι.
And then my brothers are married and have children.
Okay.
So the family gets bigger.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So, which days you are on LGR?
On LGR?
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Scandalous, of course.
Nighttime.
Nighttime with all
3 hours, yeah?
3 hours.
Okay.
All the modern stuff. And then Fridays, sort of late morning into early afternoon.
Is where I make coffee.
That's right. That's when
Yes.
you make my coffee.
Yeah.
And then Saturday afternoon as well for a couple of hours. That's kind of mixed,
and
that
you're
one.
talking about sports Saturday as
Yeah,
well,
we do
because I was listening to you last Saturday and you're talking about sports.
There's some sporty headlines
That's good.
during
That's
that
good.
show. Yeah.
Okay, now going back to the acting and music, you study. You study
Yes.
both.
Yes.
Is it performance? What do you call it? You did both in drama school. Or,
I did.
It was a performing arts.
Yeah. So I did my music degree in commercial
music degree. Okay.
At a time when there wasn't really many contemporary music degrees at the time, actually in London. So I did 3 years. So it was performance, it was songwriting, it was also the business side as well. And then after that, later, I did my, my sort of traditional acting training. So I did that for a couple of years.
And you've been to America as well. You did
a
course in America.
Because when I finished, I really enjoyed the Strasbourg modality.
Yes.
So I trained in London and also in LA with Diane and Laurie Hall, who work directly with Strasbourg.
Okay.
And so it's the modality that I tend to use when I'm doing an acting project. I still lean into that.
Lovely.
For my characters.
Yes. So you write music and lyrics together? I mean, is it a combination? What is it?
Yeah, it kind of depends. A lot of the time, melodies, I'll have melodies that come into my mind. And that'll start. I'll start with that before then I add sort of the lyrics, and I work with other musicians sometimes to kind of take what's in my head and make it. And to make it, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, to kind of help me bring whatever my vision is to life.
Okay, so tell me about, I'm going to see a video clip, and I want you to tell me about this Liar Liar.
Liar Liar.
Where this came from? Where you get your subjects, your themes from?
Well, with these particular songs for the EP, because I think our last time together for our Hellenic interview, I think I was recording, writing. Liar Liar was the first single. I released it last year. It's the first single from my debut EP, which is 5 tracks. Okay. And the EP, 4 of the 5 tracks are quite personal songs, really, that came from a challenging time in my life, and it was my kind of way of processing things and, I guess, creating something positive. And
was it about somebody who was telling lies to you? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah.
So you call him liar.
So yeah.
And you make it
but
as
double,
a song.
yeah, liar, liar.
That's good, liar, 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 liar.
Yeah, so it's kind of my rocky anthem. I'm Better Without You kind of breakup song. So
lovely, lovely. Can we go and see it? And
yes. So the video. The official music video is on all the platforms, and there's also a lyric video version as well, so you can sing along. You know, if you've experienced the same kind of thing.
Yeah, okay, we can try.
You can share in that.
Okay, let's go and see this Liar Liar.
So you say you need some time apart to get your head straight, space to breathe and pause all the heartache. Relationships are just too much hard work. So I say I respect your needs just like a good girl, though inside of me I'm screaming help me.
Liar, liar. Nice video.
I think next time I'm expecting you to have a look and learn the words. And you can
Yes,
sing
definitely. And I can sing it with you.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, when you do a live performance, I can get in and
That's
just
right.
sing a couple of
You can
lines.
do some harmonies there.
Yeah. Do you think I can do it?
I think, why not?
Why not? Of course. So, I mean, you do you are appear in various shows during, last few years, because I know from your, social media as well. Tell me about this. How, I mean, do you, get like invitations to perform, or
Yeah, sometimes, but what I've also started doing, like with Lie Lie, when I released it, I did sort of an intimate headline show, where I get to perform for Lie Lie, if I remember rightly. It was a full band. So
is it your band? Or
yeah, so
your band, yes.
and so I get to put on maybe a 45-minute set, and I sort of curate the show. I have supporting artists as well. And had an opportunity as well to sing with a supporting artist. And it's just always just a great way, I feel like, to, before I sort of let my little music baby out into the world, I like to do like a small headline show to kind of celebrate that moment, because it's a real milestone for me. It's been a long time coming, so I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible.
You say something very good. I mean, enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. So, and you keep writing, and you have another song which we're going to see the video later on, and you're preparing for your, MP.
For the EP, yeah. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm releasing singles, and then I'm going to drop the EP with the final single. So that's still coming.
How many songs?
So there's 5. I've released 2 so far, and I'm preparing to release the 3rd one. And so maybe a few months into 2024, hopefully the EP will be ready to release, and they'll be all together in a collection.
That's nice. Okay, before we go further to see another live performance, tell me about your acting. I mean, you do acting. Tell me about your acting. I mean, what have you done so far?
I've done, it's been quite varied. My heart is kind of with theatre. I love doing theatre because you're able to really get into those characters and kind of grow with the characters, and each performance can be different.
I watched you recently when you did this, it was like a reading
the rehearsal, that's right,
Yes. What's happening with that? You abandon it, or
No, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to move that forward. That was a really interesting project.
With another Greek girl.
Yes, but it started with the writer, Rohan Kandapa. He was looking to work on some projects, and the casting was basically us having a chat, and he asked me certain things about my background and my experience of being a London-born Cypriot and things like that. And from that, he created this sort of two-hander play.
Okay.
Which was kind of debating identity, being caught in between the two cultures, and the kind of push and pull that you have, which I think everyone who has dual nationality kind of feels that. And then he asked me if I knew somebody that I would like to work with who would play the other part. And I had a friend who's also a singer, songwriter, actress.
Yes.
Eleni, and we worked on that. We started working on that. We did a rehearsed reading, which you came to.
I was there. Yes. That
and
time.
Definitely would love to take the next step with that and create it as a production, like a fully fledged production. So hopefully that's in the pipeline.
Okay, being on the radio and listening to so many Greek songs and all this, which singer, you are? Let's see. How can I say, inspiring most, and which one you love and you listen more than anyone else? You know what I mean?
That's a really tough question.
It's not tough. I mean, I know you like a couple of them. Yeah.
I think it kind of depends on on what I'm kind of looking at. So at the moment, a singer that kind of pops out to me in terms of if you were thinking very modern is Josephine.
Josephine, yeah.
She's kind of got that rocky poppy kind of voice.
Yeah. She's good, yeah.
She's very energetic in her performances, and I quite admire like her consistency and sort of commitment that she brings to everything she does. So as a modern pop singer, I do find her quite inspiring. And of course, I always look back to like the legends like Marinella and those voices. It doesn't matter how much time passes from their songs, you hear them and it does something to you, I think.
You did your own song. What was it? I remember I played quite a few times, but I don't remember the title. What was it?
A Greek song?
Yeah, Greek song, yes.
I've done a few. I did, maybe it's στην Αγκαλιά, it might be The Embrace, that I did as part of the Rick Stein. Is that what you're thinking of for the soundtrack?
It was all in Greek.
Yeah, it's a few. I've done a few commissions where I've been invited to songwrite.
How many songs you did in Greek?
How many songs I've done in Greek?
Quite a few.
I've done a few.
Yeah.
I've done a few, yeah. I want to do more. I actually want to do...
you planning to do some more Greek songs?
Yeah, I want to take one of my songs from the EP and do a Greek version.
Greek version,
yes.
Yeah,
to do a Greek version
That's
of
a
it.
very good idea.
I mean, sometimes, you know, you can't literally always translate it. Yeah. But I want to kind of get the essence of one of the songs and do a Greek version. So that's kind of something I'm hoping to do.
Being in this business and being a Greek Cypriot born in London and being a presenter on radio and doing your own music, I think my opinion is to write more Greek music as well.
I think
Greek
that's definitely,
songs.
That's definitely something that I want to do. I want to lean more into that.
You can gain more listeners and more people to listen to your English music as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can all help each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't it? And I think it's a part of myself that I'm really proud of. Like I love my Cypriotness, and it would be great to increase how much it's in my music as well. Yeah.
Πάμε να δούμε, let's go and see the live performance.
Okay.
Tell me about this.
So the live performance is a one-man show, and that's actually going to be the next single from the EP that I'm going to be releasing. So at the moment I'm just preparing it. I want to get the video done and doing everything I need to release it. But yeah, here's a sort of a live performance version of that song.
Okay, let's go and see it.
Hey! Is there something that you want to tell me? I'm pretty good at reading between the lines. I kind of get the feeling that you had something detrimental to both our lives. That's why I really need to know which way this love thing's gonna go. So quit stalling 'cause you're moving far too slow. And I'm the impatient kind, sick of driving down another road in this one-man show. This one-man show, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you ever think to tell me that we'd be living in a silent movie with only mine? Trying to figure out your intention. Is this forever a waste of time? That's why I really need to know which way this love thing's gonna go. So quit calling 'cause you're moving far too slow. And I'm the impatient kind, sick of driving down another road in this one-man show. This one-man show. Show me a little consideration. I know you like the star in a row, but time's up for procrastinating, and I'm fed up but just a cameo. Hide and seek was made for kids, and darling, you're just too old for this. So insecure. Either way, you've got to let me know. Which way this love thing's gonna go. this one measure. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's very good. I mean, confident on stage. You are, yeah?
Thank you, yeah. Well, you've got to be.
Yeah, you
got
have
to be,
to,
isn't
yes.
it? You have to sort of own the stage and take your moment, I think.
Doing so much. Do you have any hobbies? I mean, what do you do in your free time, if you have it every time?
At the moment, not much. Do you mean something outside of performing, or?
No, apart from performing, yes. I mean, do you read? Do you play tennis? You do something
Do you know,
else?
I've actually, I recently did...
You're going in a park and you're going...
Oh, I love, yes. I love nature, so
Yeah,
I love
nice.
anything where I'm able to be around nature.
Yeah.
Whether that's just to sort of chill and just take a moment, or just to be
Or
inspired by
you
it.
cook. You cook as well.
I mean, I try to cook.
You try.
I try
It's
to
like
cook.
me, yes. Like
I
me.
try.
Yeah, you try. Yep.
Yeah, so I think there may be room for improvement in that
Yeah.
department. But yeah, I try to do different things. I love to read as well, and I recently did a dance course.
Yeah?
Yeah, to kind
you
of,
told me about
I
it.
recently did
So
a
how,
dance
you
course.
finish it?
I finished it now.
So how is going? I mean, you learn.
Yeah,
various
it was specifically
moves.
for singers and
It's
actors.
something to do with your performances. I
It's
mean,
kind of
future
to help it.
performances.
So
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
if a lot of auditions nowadays, they have like a movement or dance call.
Okay.
And so I wanted to feel confident to be able to go and do that, and also just to get a bit more sporty again and a bit more active. I used to
Yeah.
be so active when I was younger, and I think sometimes with everything else you kind of forget, and you don't necessarily do that. So it's been great for me just to get more active and just to have fun, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about future plans?
Future
Do you have any future plans? Going to Hollywood, going to Greece to sing there, to Europe, to Cyprus?
Do you know,
what
I would
are your
actually
plans?
really love to do festivals.
Festivals. Oh, yeah.
In the UK, but also beyond, in other
You know,
countries as
there's
well.
a festival happening in Cyprus with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Amazing.
I know they have like the rock festival. They have quite a few different festivals.
He might
in
need some
Cyprus.
Greek singers to.
That's all right. I should volunteer.
Yeah. Tell him I do it free for you. For you, I do it free. But
I have to look into that.
yeah. There is a concert coming next
Yeah.
year. So yes, festivals is a very good idea. Get the chance to perform in front of so many people.
Yeah, a different crowd,
Yes.
and again, you get to meet different musicians, and
Yeah.
as well as perform, you get to see
Yeah.
and potentially be inspired.
So between the two, I mean, what do you prefer? Which one is? I mean, if somebody offer you a part to go to Hollywood, would you abandon singing and go to Hollywood? Or?
I wouldn't abandon singing, but I might,
But you can do
consider
it.
that. I might
you can
consider
do,
that.
You can do both. Like what do you call her? This lady, Lady Gaga, for example.
Yeah, I think I kind of really aspire to, like the performers from back in the day, where they used to sing, they used to act. They weren't sort of defined, just one or the other.
Yeah.
And I kind of really aspire to be as much of a fully fledged performer as I can, because I really feel like it all helps each other. I feel like the acting helps the singing, helps the performance, and the singing and getting in touch with my feelings helps my acting. And so I think that's, for me, that's really important, and something that I want to just bring out as much as possible.
Definitely, and because you did the dancing course now, and you did the acting course, and the singing, you can put it all together.
Yeah.
And the best place to do that is West End.
Oh, well, West End would be
how
amazing.
about West End? I mean, do you
love
have
that.
any dreams to be in West End?
I would love, like to be in a musical like Bonnie and Clyde.
Musical, yes.
Something like that, which has a really strong story,
Yeah.
very strong characters, and you sing, some songs
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That would that's definitely on a career aspiration that I'm working towards.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now, let's talk about your latest,
Yeah, the last release.
yes, rise, που σε είδα και είχες φτερά. You have
Yes.
wings.
I was waiting a long time to wear those wings.
Tell me about that.
About the song or about the video?
Tell me about both. I mean, you wrote the song. Tell me about where you get the idea from, and
Okay.
then why you want to rise. Why to rise? Yes, but why you wanted to fly? I don't
Fly.
know. Yeah.
So, in terms of the song,
Yeah.
the song I wrote during that difficult time, and it was a big inspiration was kind of wisdom that my mum told me at the time. You know, that in the end, you know, things are temporary, and okay, maybe this is really tough now, but one day you will, you know, you'll rise again. You will overcome. So that kind of inspired this song, and at the time I needed like my own anthem, really. I kind of wrote the song.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, when you go down, you can't go further down.
No, you have to rise. You have to come up.
Yeah, so
you know, and that
up.
it's okay in those moments when you don't feel maybe your best or you are struggling.
Yeah.
I think the song was about that. I mean, initially it started as a song for myself, but as I wrote it and once I recorded it, and I guess once I processed my own trauma that was attached to that experience, it became more about sharing that message and wanting to share that message to anyone else who was having that moment of struggle. That, you know, I see you, I understand what you're going through, and, you know, things will get better. So it has a very special message that I hope translate, and I've had a really wonderful reception from the song.
Yeah.
Which I'm really proud of, that it seems to be resonating with people who listen to it, and that's what I really wanted from that song.
Okay, and about the video clip, I mean, you know, I mean, how, where the idea came from, the wings?
Yeah, the video, the video clip, the idea I actually had like years before.
Yeah.
And I got the wings, and the wings were hanging up in my house
And
for
you
like
wanted
2
to use
years.
them. You want to use them.
While I was waiting for, you know, all the other pieces to come into play. And I get to play in the video. I get to do a bit of acting in there too, which I always like to include in my music videos. But I get to play the protagonist, if you like, and also the angel. And the video, I guess, in terms of what the angel means, or in terms of the wings and the rising up, is, I guess, there's two parts of yourself. Like the angel kind of represents your inner strength and your inner spirit, and that even when you are going through whatever you're going through, there's that part of you that will, you know, stand strong and will help you overcome.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me, I think, I'm not sure, I remember the title of your song, and, you know, but before that, do you have anything coming up, a live performance somewhere so we can come and watch you?
I'm looking, at the moment, I'm probably looking to do my next headline show in the new year. I've got a couple of other projects. I've got a short film that I'm doing just before Christmas.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm kind of preparing for that. And yeah,
what is the short film about?
It's called Promise Gobbling. I'm playing an elf.
You play?
An elf. So it has kind of a Christmassy theme.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so I'm working on that, and there's a couple of other projects that I'm waiting sort of to confirm. And yeah, just at the moment I'm kind of writing some new stuff and kind of planning what my next step is for the new year. But definitely there's going to be more, so on my socials I always keep that updated. So.
Did you have a song called Yasu?
I did, yeah.
You see, I just remember Yasu.
That's right.
Can you give us one of the verses or the chorus, just to get an idea?
Of Yasu?
Sing the chorus, you know, just. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I haven't sang this song
I play
for
the
a
music.
little while.
I play the guitar,
You put
okay?
me on the spot here,
I play the bouzouki, okay?
Όταν λες γεια σου, ο ερώς ρίχνει μες στην καρδιά μου το βέλος της αγάπης. Όταν λες γεια σου, θέλω να ζήσω, θα σ' ακολουθήσω ως τα αστέρια.
Να πάμε στα αστέρια.
Yeah.
Πολύ ωραία, μπράβο Κατερίνα μου. Λοιπόν, I think, you know, I have to say a big thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Managed to come here tonight and just making us happier. And I wish you all the best with your projects. Να έχεις καλά Χριστούγεννα. Χριστούγεννα coming very soon.
Thank you.
And wish you all the best with your future. And I'm waiting for the next Greek song, okay? So I can play it on the radio as well.
And also, I'm waiting for you to learn Liar Liar. And
Yeah.
you'll be at my next show.
Yeah,
Vasίλη Παναγή.
Yeah.
Supporting.
definitely. And
So I'm very, very excited.
we're going to see the video clip.
Yes, we're going to see
Okay.
Rise.
Rise.
And all my news you can find out on all the socials at Kat's Music. That's KATSMUSIQ.
Lovely. Thank you, Κατερίνα.
Thank you so much.
Χάρηκα
Thank you.
πολύ.
Me too.
Ναι,
Thank you so much.
τα μαλάκια σου. Έτσι. Κάπου εδώ να ευχαριστήσουμε και τους καλούς φίλους τηλεθεατές. Thank you very much. And we see you next Sunday at the same time with a different face or faces. Have a good night. Καλή
Γεια
νύχτα.
σας.
When you found me, I was beaten down. Life's unexpected turns have been going round and round. And I wondered if I'll make it through. White flag at my fingertips, so close to losing. And then you told me, now stand up tall. Don't be ashamed, sometimes we all gonna fall. And when you stumble, just take a breath. It's okay not to be okay. Life's not a test. You will rise again, and you will rise again. When he told me that I'm not enough, I didn't make the grade and that he was giving up. Though the tears fell and my heart was bruised, something fired up in me, he's the one that's losing. And I told myself, now stand up tall, don't be ashamed, sometimes we all gonna fall. And when you stumble, just take a breath, it's okay not to be okay, life's not a test. And I will rise again, and I will rise again. Every person has their light to shine. Gotta dig in deep, discover what's this gift of mine. When you find it well, then you'll soar. No approval needed, you are what you're looking for. And then I told you, now stand up tall, don't be ashamed, sometimes we all gonna fall. When you stumble, just take a breath, it's okay not to be okay, life's not